Hi everyone, my name's Karina and I'm going to be sharing with you guys a somewhat scary story that happened to me. So I was a junior in high school and I was sitting in my finance class talking to some friends when everyone's phone went off at the same time with an airdrop notification. The sender's phone was named Nicholas Cruz. The room got really quiet until our teacher demanded that we show him and tell him what it was that scared us into silence so much. This happened only a couple months after the Stoneman Douglas shooting, and we had recently done a commemorative video and walkout in their honor. So obviously we weren't in the mood for jokes like this. So the message that we were airdropped contained a threat in bold red letters telling us that they, whoever they were planning to shoot up the school in 2 days, and that if we valued our lives, we wouldn't show up that day. So in a matter of minutes, the school erupted in nervous students around all of the buildings and just as nervous teachers, to the point where the principal had to issue a lockdown and ask that we remain calm while they interviewed some of the students who'd received the first batch of messages. So calls and emails were sent to parents, to teachers for procedures, and of course to law enforcement to get them involved and to investigate what was going on. We were just waiting on what they were going to say, and we were reassured at the end of the day that it was all just a cruel joke, that there was no real evidence of a threat. But for the rest of that day, students left home early and the school was just a dead zone. So that afternoon, I had to stay at the library with my friend. We were going to be studying for an AP exam, and while we were sitting at the bottom of the stairs waiting for the library to open, we saw a man riding down the hall on a skateboard wearing a clown mask, and he was holding something in his pocket, and he was inclining his head towards us and just staring at us. And we just sat there, frozen. We didn't do anything. We just sat there watching him until eventually he rode away. He ducked behind one of the pillars and left. None of the faculty that was walking around saw him, and no one questioned him. So obviously I didn't go to school that Wednesday, and more than half the students didn't either. And for the rest of that year, we were jumping at every door that was slammed and at every shout that we heard down the hall that was too loud. Now, I'm someone that doesn't scare very easy, but with a situation like that, you can never really tell how you're going to react until the moment that you don't expect to ever happen happens. You see school shootings happening to other schools, and though your heart feels heavy for those that are affected, you can't say you understand them until you find yourself in the midst of something similar.